They called it the Future Academy, a state-of-the-art elementary school designed to be the crown jewel of the city's redevelopment plan. To Elias, a lead civil engineer, it was more than just steel and glass. It was a commitment to the safety of 3,000 children. During a routine inspection, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a strange shadow caught her eye near the primary support structure. It looked like a strand of hair, but in this industry, small things often hide catastrophic secrets. She leaned in for a closer look. She pulled out her digital blueprint tablet. Her pulse quickened as she ran the initial structural load simulations based on the fracture depth. The data was undeniable. The load-bearing capacity was compromised by nearly 40%. The entire wing was at risk of a spontaneous collapse. The next morning, Elias headed straight to the developer's headquarters. She expected urgency, but she was met with a chilling, sterile silence. Mr. Vance, the lead executive, didn't even look up from his desk as she laid out the evidence of the structural failure. He didn't offer a solution or a repair plan. Instead, he offered a document and a price for her silence. Elias felt a surge of indignation. "People will die." "Vance," she whispered, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and anger. Vance merely tapped the agreement. His message was clear. Sign and keep your career, or walk away and lose everything. That night, the weight of the choice felt heavier than any concrete slab. The rain hammered against her car, reflecting her internal storm. She drove back to the site. In the darkness, she saw not just a building, but the lives that would inhabit it. Innocence at risk. Could she live with herself if she stayed silent? The ethics she had sworn to uphold were now the only thing she had left. She reached into her bag and pulled out her handbook. The words written decades ago by those who came before her were suddenly a lifeline. By dawn, her decision was made. She traded her hard hat for a business suit. She wasn't just an engineer anymore. She was a witness. She walked into the Inspector General's office, carrying the evidence that would dismantle a multi-million-dollar project and her own career. There was no turning back. The truth was out. And though the consequences would be severe, her conscience was finally clear. In the end, the project was halted. The cornerstone was removed. The sound of destruction was, ironically, the only way to ensure safety. Engineering is the art of building things that last. But sometimes, the most important thing an engineer can build is the truth.